Abusia ene Kevin Akroma Taylor of a Loud Silence TV. Yes, credit goes to a Loud Silence TV. Nabusia Kevin Akroma Taylor aba bonten aba bedi nkomo na wa expose Samira ссawumia. Na dia nsem na abusia oka efa Samira ссawumia. We dia ma meka san wa because nsem no ano edin na nsem no so emu eduye pa ebia meka nsem na abusia mi hu nsem no ekan yi. Na Kevin ene wadi nkomo waka nsem. Na nsem waka fa alleged ba waka nsem e dia fa Samira ssawumia wa enya nsem to na abusia aha eda so aye be media jechi. Ebese wa so subscribe like na wa bo so ashima for person bet no anya bi atie. Na Kevin Akroma Taylor di nkomo e de afa enoma ekoso ewo South Africa abusia South Africans actually are standing up against their own fellow Africans ewo omo man so. Na sansem we na Kevin Akroma Taylor abusia odi hu nkomo a watumi chese wa fa so wa expose Samira ssawumia. Aha eda so aye be media jechi abusia bese wa se ene any day they call it channel so need no broke one so you best subscribe like na wa so for person get no anya bi ati yeti nkoma Kevin Akroma Taylor of Loud Silence TV abusia wato e dey aba abonte emasese aha eda so aye be media git yedase
I have but Samira asefo na omo ya child for no omo nya Ghana for na omo botu oba hard no Samira the information because omo ntwen bre dey ejimi ni bete e tam to me the map ссawumia and for Ghana botu a who is ссawumia to speak after all these things share the eba no the reason why ntia Samira ssawumia ni aso din nyina say onamundro so opese ssawumia be the president say ssawumia be the president a gold ball jewelry no Samira ssawumia closet tie everybody me say ssawumia be the president a gold ball jewelry no Samira ssawumia closet be ni closet hold of kwa ni jewels ahye the jewelry na egu no sa egu die asomade me say ssawumia ba power they will convert gold ball jewelry. Omo de be ma Samira better than the closet, better than the jewel closet. Or sorry no pa. Hono go select asomade obese. Full anywhere ni brade se bevuo we. Samira pele ona munduro so na oto nkofo nduro abuofunu. Muye mistake. Na mo tam to me ma ssawumia ssawumia de obi anim say ono fofole de yire ndi obeka so ndi na odi de yire ka so butu a na obutu o okasa fe woto a na ofe ne to nti ssawumia de kwa de onye be ma on to take any decision me say mobo careless na mo tam to me e ma ssawumia bu gold ball jewelry no it will tend to Samira ssawumia's personal closet moto wa nya ka chem say gold ball jewelry ne egu ade chen ya sika ni jiwa wo nyina ayira mo be kona Samira wa extend ne dan na ye bu wo ba ko ni asa ato another wardrobe angle cabinet na ya sesa ni nyina be gum na afiki ho na nka bobo hu na ni nyina obehye gold ho we mini sika se opuro Samira child ho se se wa to announcement akọ child fo mbe ma na omo ye jobless no waka cho nyina se omo ntwen mo ma ontwen na ne kuru di president na mo hu sibia child fo be mu Ghana kuru dim me say sa fulani for child fo na omo nya Ghana fo no ye fulani fo mo ye Ghana fo but sa Samira asefo na omo ye child fo no omo nya Ghana fo na omo botuo ba hard no by heart no Samira the information because omo ntwen bre dey ejimi ni bete na ye tam to me the map ssawumia na child for Ghana botu a who is ssawumia to speak na bio child for botu Ghana omo ba Ghana be wiaye gold na mo be ye galamsey a who is ssawumia to tell Samira say stop your people ssawumia no no sure e betu makasa Samira enim ssawumia ono sure e betu legina Samira enim akasa mo de mo ye mistake o si bia gold board aba nine Mosaba land ministry gold board almost fighting illegal mining we are seeing the moment and kofo be opportunity Ghana for to me gold edwuma o ye the child for na beba some nim child for si bi omotie omo bompa yakura na AK47 atwiri omochi Samira be bie na ma be gum na omo start so omo ye gala omo ni musoja for the face wa hona mo se child for abodam na nse a Ghana for ko pie South Africa o dia ye omo inti sa Samira no na mo na osere sese kusie ba no mobo keles na kafe moa mobo keles na e kafe moa mo be num ho Samira ссawumia ne sa na child for no mugu border na chi wo no bre o yusu ссawumia keke anything on namundro so a opeso di nduro ku nkofo no o yusu ссawumia keke the day e be kafe mo se kokora. Now who in Ghana at the borders of Ghana can stop a Chad ni or cross over Ghana Abra Samira ni kuru na president? Who in Ghana can do it? Do you know the number of rebels on what Chad? Do you know? The reason why they are not able to count and they say, Omunya obia or higher authority or be created that avenue for them. And that is what they are waiting for Samira to do for them. It is our rebels no good Chad no. Their hope is Samira ссawumia. Now mo mama mu Jimmy mete. Mo as usual. Mu refia sewentem. Mo more short memories. Ye Jimmy nti. Mo mama this good governance ema mu remfi mo ho. Mo atiye ma refie ye Jimmy nti. Mo mama mu remfi me kuta American passport. I've got nothing to lose. Na bre. Mu Jimmy ni sa bete. Yantima ссawumia MPP na e kafe mo. Me say mo beba ma himfie no mo otumfo ahimfie menhia na child fo aboten to we nim ho me ka kire mo na ebesi bre na kafe mo kekre Samira ebie green light na child fo ri wrem a mo be ko menhia na child fo abobaria we nim ho sa mo pese mo hu mo hene a e kire wo te child kasa ansa na we wura menhia mo be num ho child fo enti omo child na sa rebels sa military for no sa enkofo na omo condemn nipa no sika kakra bi ombenya bi omo support ссawumia campaign no 2024 they pumped a lot of money through Samira to support the ссawumia campaign na kakra 2028 ye Jimmy ni bete ye di abankwan ye di bofro nkwan ye di dokono na ye Jimmy ni bete ne ye de NDC ye ntiase na motam to me ma Samira. Me I'm an American o. Me catch row. Enya kura nti se payday. Uni baby akọ. Me say enya kura nti se payday. So you people should think very deep. Ejuma sami je mfia yewe. Ye kuro bia because say no this is something we need to allow to happen for 48 years. Let's give the NDC chance. Ye more opportunity no. They are ready and willing to work for us. Ade we been see that go around Africa. I'll see a thing you maybe I say the gold board has come to stay and the NDC omo akoma pa sika gold board ede magana. See how much we are for almost a year and a half abai we nkwa abontene ko bo besia internally generated revenue sika ya gin wo Ghana and ye de chichire Ghana 1.5 years e see that can get to see the finance minister to force inti Ghana for na muntu kwan da no mo amutifia mudi amoni angwa na wabetena social media kekan kwasa no he untu kwan da o unnim de ewa abontene ho hu sa Samira na no no say the child for the bo wurem the day ani kunu be so say wa be president that day mu immigration on all your borders will go down, they will shut it down. Child for the two be wurem who will be man to say one penny why na be to maka Ghana. Samira second lady no bunko for dan gu Ghana second a mere second lady o Ghana in krata dinim a mere second lady alongside ye feature ne keke Lord Kenya second lady keke Samira onim so a second wife o but oye second lady keke no obu dan gu just a mere second lady. You saw what she did na mono dodo mo ntu kwan and mumu bi nso tukwa mo hyara nkwa abrochire papa itana mo ntinyo ma bi ase you see these things happening in South Africa ana de bi amhwe Ghana for na wusu miti obu ha ontu kwan da into ohun de esi wa South Africa nso ohun say a joke Matena South Africa for almost 2 years. And with all due respect to South Africa, they are very nice people in South Africa. Very wonderful, beautiful people in South Africa. Me date South Africa nida. Me South Africa ni ba atenada. I have my shambema me South Africa for omien mimbema. I stayed in South Africa, Johannesburg. Betna Naturina, Southgate. All the time I was in South Africa. It wasn't the most pleasant experience. But what you are seeing in South Africa, as much as they are beautiful, nice people in South Africa, South Africa some of the most laziest people on this planet are South Africans. Some of the brainwashed Africans who don't even know their left from right are South Africans. And what you see in South Africa, it's not surprise anybody. These are people who live on wheat and wors. They live on meat and wheat. They live on samolina, castle, beer, and coke. These are people. That is how they live. These are the kind of people. They are not people you can reason with. South Africa. No? If today Abrafuni free South Africa, that country will go there a better than animals kingdom. I am telling you. So what they are doing to the other Africans, these South Africans, 90% of South Africans, they don't even understand the South Africa be hot. They are the most laziest people on this planet. And I'm not speaking from what I have read or what I've seen on TV. I have lived through it. They don't fucking care about even Omwankasa. Nipo mutumi sit down in a bathroom with them. Go and see in their shacks. They build homes. There's no bathroom in homes. These are people, some of them cannot reason as human beings. So don't see, say, Obio to collaborate, yes, South Africa. It is not as simple as that. Me, I've hustled out. I've been in South Africa, I've been in Sweden, I've been in Portugal. I know what I'm talking about. These are crazy people. They don't see other Africans as Africans. They don't work. They don't travel. They don't understand what it means by you planning your life. They don't understand it. It hurts me speaking about my fellow Africans like this. But Mama can be South Africans are not humans. Yeah, to say this, there are a lot of good ones around. There are good South Africans. Wonderful woman, wonderful guy. A few of them. What you are seeing on TV is just 1% of what they can do. What you are seeing on TV in South Africa, they are going after Ghanaians, Nigerians. Let me tell you, South Africans naturally are lazy. South Africans, you see, with them, say everything in South Africa belongs to them. I'm talking about black South Africans. You know, we have the colored South Africans. Abrofoni Indians no warm. And then oko what's the name? Edraudo and all those. I don't even forgetting the Obakorum Guo. The black South African say, as far as we have black South African, the assassin and India. So one, they don't have to work. Whatever they see, it is for them. Now, in their head, Obia or South Africa Biano, or respect a black South African, whether he's lazy, he's a drunk, he's a drug addict, he's an ex-convict. They believe, say, as far as we're South Africa and India, they come first. But the issue is, if you hand over South Africa to black South Africans in less than 24 hours, they will kill each other. Yes. And that is how they are. It is not like I hate South Africans. I'm telling you, these are the honest truth. So Abrofuno, every South Africa, just 2 months, South Africa will collapse. And let me tell you, the South Africans are just wasting their time because South Africa belongs to the white people. Because there are some white people in South Africa over these 70 years. That is where they were born. And no black South African can sack that white South African. Nobody. Let's be honest. Let's sometimes be honest with each other. Whatever happened in the past, happened in the past. But it's not going to do anything today. So, South African, say, the foreigners are taking our jobs. They don't work. South Africans are crazy. Some of them, they don't like to work. They want to drink, have sex, and shoot each other. That is the monkey mentality in some South Africans. They don't travel, they don't open their horizon, they live in that space. All that they want to do is to drink, have sex, and kill each other. That is the typical black South African. And it's not like Metiana Meridi Bibina Mekacho. I am telling you, go to South Africa, you go to pubs Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and no part to omugu bar no more no monsa. Children, grandmothers, grandfathers, almost to say more. They are like animals. And you see, the only way South Africa can be South Africa is the Bronina and Asa Brofone Yomono. They need to make sure their rules are working. The black South African does not want any rule. They don't want to live within or by any laws. They just want to be fooling around. Now, whether you like it or not, the whites in South Africa, I am not here holding brief for South African whites too, because almost they did some things in the past which we all frown against, which was bad. But so be something in 20 years or 30 years, nende mabome humoding na and the metuma ye mefu, metuma ye me wine farm, metuma ye. You cannot come and tell me because I was born in South Africa. And no black person in South Africa can say that today South Africa belongs to me. If they hand over any of the businesses, all the businesses in South Africa to the blacks in 24 hours, they will kill each other. Don't sometimes, untu quite da. You might think that these things are easy. They are not easy. The reason why South African women at a point were choosing other African men over their men, one, their men are lazy. It's a fact. South African, by age 35, their teeth will be falling out. They don't work. They only drink and do drugs. That's it. South African men don't work. So when the other African man goes there, and then they start to look for the opportunities. No, a beer barbering shop. They are selling phones. They start to have their own transport companies. The South African men start to fool because now, they want to live comfortably. They just want men who are responsible. So when these Nigerians, when these Ghanaians and other Africans, they go there and the woman say, I will be comfortable with this guy. Now almost starting men now South African men and from some of the foolish ones, they start to rise up. All the things you are seeing there is because they are hungry. South Africans, they always demonstrate during summer because that is the time they want to break into shops and steal TV, fridge. It is a normal thing they do every year. South Africans, May, June, July, August, that is when they demonstrate. That is when they want to steal. They want to break into Samsung. They want to break into Philips. They want to break into... That is what they do. They want to steal. They demonstrate without any reason. In the name, we are black South Africans. What the fuck is black South African? What South Africans are doing today, if other Africans start to retaliate against their people and their companies, South Africa will be hurt more than anybody else. But you see, some of these people, because they are weak-minded, let me tell you, you can't blame South Africans, so black South Africans, so 90% of them, they don't read. They think South Africa is heaven. They don't even understand what is happening outside there. They don't get it. And if you have lived with South Africans, South Africa for I have lived with them. Many South Africa ni batna. Or to me chuchanam. Na or the spices a go. Na do aya esamia oma bond se do na or the akata nam no so no akata so na heat no steam na e nam nim no na aben pa no na owia wo bubu die di wemu. Broni catch South Africa tuntum say nani say omo fish omo sibe tutu. South African blacks don't eat fish. One thing they don't like, omo fish, meat ngwa. These are people who cannot reason beyond akoko. These are people. And sometimes when you see these things, it is not easy. It is not a joke. So we Africans, if South Africans are treating Africans like this is a wake-up call. All the things you see on social media with these South Africans walking on the streets and trying to go after other Africans, these South Africans, some of them are animals. They can't think. Now, when you go after your fellow African who has nothing, who is living in your country as a foreigner trying to find something to do, Now the brony now will say ono aji we juma, brony now ono all manager juma. You cannot go after the brony. What it tells you, so wait, Jimmy, the white man sees you as a foolish man. Because in the first place, who has taken your jobs? You people don't want to work for the white man. Now the other people come to work for the white man. At the end of the day, you are going after the foreigners. So the job you are saying they are taking from you, who is taking from you? You, the same people, you stay in South Africa and you behave as if, you are the most intelligent. South Africa has a lot. Let me tell you, South Africa is beautiful than London. Yeah. South Africa. Where in London. And sometimes Obi a uncle South Africa that explore South Africa will not understand. South Africa is beautiful than Portugal. Yes. You go to Hillbrow and baby, the way it was built, they built Hillbrow like New York City. South Africa, and your baby Akroma who got easily. The drainage system has been made in such a way that it's in New York City. Massa, they are crazy. And those our brothers and sisters there, if you have the opportunity to leave that fucking country. And these people, they just kill and they are so excited about. Let me tell you, South Africans, they'll rather commit murder than to rape a woman. Because when you rape a woman in South Africa, you can be jailed for about 80 years. But when you shoot a woman or shoot another man, you can go in for like 2 years and come back home. That is how their laws are. The reason why women, raping women or molesting women, attracting a high prison sentence in South Africa is because they didn't want the whites raping the black women and the black men raping the white farmers, their wives. So the law was very strict and rigid when it came to women raping women or raping girls, because at a point in their history, na sebio before be a rape ne amoyerenom as revenge. Na abrofo bi so etumi molest before man bi na omoye omumate. Into omo create law bia abrofo create law bia bibini bia ye the asemu poto so say you have molested or you have tried to rape a woman, you can go in for life. But then when it comes to shooting, when somebody shoots a woman or shoots a man, that person can get a lawyer, and within a year or two, you see the person walking on the street. You can see, say they are just crazy. I don't even know the words to use. I don't even know the words to use on the things you are seeing. That is how they are. South Africa for now, TV Jimmy, they are going and coming. 90%, they can't think beyond their brains. No. When they wake up in the morning, they just want to drink. In the afternoon, they want to drink. In the evening, they want to drink and eat meat and then have sex. That is South African black. Yeah. I've lived there before. Martina Krodum for 2 years. And it's not a cry. I suggest any African to live in. I'm telling you, I would never suggest South Africa to any African to live in. Huh? You know, the Mozambicans. I'm from Mozambique. Zimbabwe. I've been to Mozambique. I've been to Zimbabwe. I've been to Lesotho. I'm Mozambique, you know. South Africa. They come to do the menial jobs. Gardening, you know, cleaning of the houses. Sebi, they are the Mexicans of South Africa. Mozambique for, Lesotho for, Zimbabwe for, most of the hotels as hotel mates near the clean hotel. Zimbabwe for, that is the job they do. Because the typical South African will not do it. The typical South African from Soweto, from whatever, from Durban, the typical South African would like to stand on the street, dance, steal from somebody, and shoot another person. Steal a car. That is what South Africa is. The black South Africa. That is how it is. And you see, so when in Bibia, Mwamoko South Africa call visitia namako Santin, namako the Table Mountain, namako you don't know South Africa. The people, your brothers and sisters, the Mumbon Payamomo, South Africans can kill all of them. I am telling you. They can say omunye demonstration ibium and najubiombe ku 5. And I'm telling you, they can do it. They kill each other like animals. And I'm not kidding about this. I've lived in that country before. And I know you can reason with. What they are doing now, they want an opportunity to break into shops. They want an opportunity to steal from these foreigners. They want an opportunity to break their shops and steal the things in their shop. And they will go down a little bit. They want an opportunity to take what they have been able to get. Ghanaians, Nigerians, all the Africans, almost South African, all the things they have been able to acquire over the years. They want to take everything from them. They'll bump into their rooms, they'll steal their TVs, they'll steal their cars, they'll go into their shops, they'll steal their things. After 2 weeks, they'll calm down. That is all that they want to do. That's what they do. They don't think about anybody. So it's a wake-up call. We need to understand. We have a lot as West Africans. We have a lot as Africans. We should be now looking at protecting Yanyankasa. I would never advise even a dog to go live in South Africa. Never. I say I would never even allow a dog to move to South Africa. The black South African is not human. They can fucking say what I want to say there. I don't care about them. The rest of my life, I'll never do anything. Me and South Africa, I'll not that fucking country. Who goes there? A country where mame etumini be mada, na the bane be the same be mada. Now go to help, go there and go and see them. The Khaled, go and see what they do there. These are not people you can reason with, and it's a wake up call. We Africans, the rest of us, need to understand. South Africa is not ready to be part of Africa. Let us not kid ourselves. Let us now move to Quine, or go to UK, go to England, or go to Germany. How many South Africans will How many South Africans do America? How many of them do America? They don't fucking travel. They naturally are people who are late. They are naturally lazy people. They are fucking lazy. They're like. Me say South Africans are naturally lazy people. These jobs they are saying they came to take our jobs. Every single day they kill each other. But see, if the whites in South Africa, if they leave South Africa for black South Africans for 24 hours, that country will collapse. The same whites they are going after, the same whites they are trying to say they don't. These are the people holding South Africa together. It's hard, it's tough for an African like me to be saying these things. But let me tell you, South Africa, bro, for the white South Africans are South Africans. The same way you come to America, they are black Americans who are Americans. They are Indians who are Americans. They are Mexicans who are Americans. They are people from different parts of the world who basically don't know anywhere. It is America that they know. It is the same as in South Africa. But the difference between the white South African and the black South African is that the white South African is hardworking. The black South African is lazy. Very lazy. The Nelson Mandela, nothing came out of it. These are foolish people to die for. Desmond Tutu and the rest and Steve Biko, whatever. These are foolish people to die for, to go to jail for. They don't understand. Some of them are very foolish. They don't even understand what is going on. They don't understand. You see, the black South African feels so entitled. Yeah, Mamika, you've been wrong. But if you read the history of South Africa, as much as the black South Africans, some of them went through a lot, the apartheid time, no? There were some black South Africans who were crazy too. Go and read the history well.